Hey Leo, welcome to my channel. We're doing what's troubling them tonight. So the question is intended to find out whoever you have on your mind, like what's going on with them, what's really got them like all up in their head, whether it's good or bad, right? So we're just gonna start right away. Okay, there's already one card. Coffin. Okay, well, it might not be literal death, but maybe the concern is around people aging, right, in your family, or simply something ending. We're going to find out through the tarot what that thing is, what's going on really, and why. But that would warrant being concerned and troubled, right? The coffin. So the Ace of Wands. I'm really going for pop-outs tonight, so if ever it takes a little while for shuffling, please bear with me. Okay, you get 4 cards in total. So you got, wow, 2 of Cups, the 3 of Pentacles, and the Moon in reverse. In your case, it's extremely positive. It's a strange mix because it doesn't work with the Coffin card at all. Unless I was to apply the Coffin as death, being the Death card in the tarot, which would also mean transformation. But all the cards here, it's a huge love story. You've got physical attraction, you have an incredible bond between 2 people, instantaneous bond, really, on all levels. Great collaboration, and the Moon is in reverse, which is excellent because things are extremely transparent, clear between the 2 of you. There's nothing that's left unsaid. There's a huge sharing of emotions in the most healthy way, right? You both feed and cater to each other's needs, deep needs, and like body needs, emotional needs, whatever I want to say, intellectual and spiritual, because we have the 2 of Cups. Everything is there, right? This would be the physical, this is the emotional, and this is the intellectual. And maybe we can stretch it and say the Moon would be like the spiritual aspect of the bond. But I think also spirituality can be found here on the 2 of Cups. So this is an extremely beautiful set of cards. So Leo, what is the death about really? Is it that this love story is ended? Is it that you fear that it ends? Usually, especially the way the question is worded, it doesn't mean that it's really happening. If it's troubling them, it could be just, like the figment of their imagination and things that they project. So that's a possibility. What I'm going to do is I'm going to draw one more Kipper card just to get clarity here on the coffin. I love it. I can't. I have to show you. I mean, I'm sorry. The card really came out. Like, I didn't. It's nuts. I'm sorry for putting my hand in front of the camera. This is exactly what I was saying. You can really read this as the Death card in tarot. It is about a change and a transformation. So it's a positive thing. I don't think it's an ending. I think it's an sort of a natural evolution of things within this partnership. And I think the real change comes on the Moon in reverse, meaning that things are now out in the open. You can actually say, speak it up. How do you say? Yell it on top of the buildings, like, okay, we're together. This is, we're an item, something like that. We're in love. You know what I mean? Like, this is pure joy, pure excitement. There's definitely there's something that is transforming for the better, but you have to note that this particular set of cards, as beautiful as it is bond to, it's not static, so it will transform, of course. So the idea is how healthy do you keep the relationship and how do you nurture it, especially with the moon card, right? So I think that would be something to think about. But in terms of what's troubling them, Leo, I think it's really just that they might feel, you know, they might want things to just stay like the way they are, but that's not life, right? So I think that's what it is, because they might not necessarily welcome the change. Maybe they fear the change could mean an ending instead of being something positive, but that's really up to you guys. So let's see what the guidance is in your case, in this person's case as well. The card went flying. It's up to you. It's exactly what I was saying. It's how they choose to see things, right? It's how you, the relationship cannot stay like in the honeymoon phase. I'm sorry if I'm popping your bubble as if you didn't know. I'm sure you knew this, but it's really how much you invest and how you nurture it, etc., etc. So the change can be viewed as something extremely positive. It's just a matter of mindset. So that's the reading. It is specific. I know it won't resonate for everyone, with everyone. It's fine. So if it's not your story, you can come back and watch another reading. And if it is your story, please like the video, do share, that's important. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't, but mostly come back. I'll see you soon. Good night.